what immigrants should expect after the midterm elections in November, and what does it all mean for the world of immigration in the United States? Well, first of all, let's start talking with the basics. What are the basics of this whole election? Like, what are we looking out for? Basically, as of right now, there's slightly more, about 10 people more Democrats in the U.S. Congress than Republicans. 224 versus 214. 224 Democrats, 224 versus 214 Republicans. So right now, Congress is slightly shifted towards Democrats. And as far as senators are concerned, they're about 52 to 48 in the Republican skew. So the House is almost equally divided at the moment, with a little bit more Democrats, right? And we have a president in power who is a Democrat, and there's been a lot of liberal type actions happening, and immigration has profited from there. There's a lot of positive things for immigrants happening, from TPS for new countries to a lot of easing in the rules, including easing for things like you can use Medicaid and not lose your green card opportunity, and so on. So far in the last 2 years, since the Democratic president came to power, and with the Congress looking the way it is, things have been more democratic, more to the left, and immigrants have been gaining from this. There's been serious talk of an amnesty. We're all hoping for an amnesty. But what's going to happen? Are things going to change? That's the big question. So first of all, I want to say that to me, as of right now, it looks like the Republicans are going to win in the midterm elections. The polls are saying more Republicans are likely to even go and vote than Democrats, right? And obviously they're going to vote Republican. And it looks like people are a little bit tired of Democrats and a lot of the liberal leanings. And I'm not talking about immigrants right now. On the other hand, polling of the 5 major battleground states like Arizona and Wisconsin have said that 74% of all voters, which is 3/4, are willing to let DACA pass and willing to talk about amnesty for immigrants. So what does it all mean? I think at the end, we are looking at getting more Republicans in Congress, and I believe the next president will be a Republican as well. This is my personal prediction, but I'm kind of reading the news. I'm seeing what's happening. I'm looking at the statistics. I think that's what's going to happen. And the next Republican president and more Republicans in Congress, that's going to mean worse things for immigrants. It's going to mean things declining, getting worse for immigrants. The amnesty is going to have a little chance of passing if Congress becomes mostly Republican, with more Republicans than Democrats. I think the next president is going to jump into immigration because it's such a hot topic, and everyone expects the president to make some kind of new rules about it. They're probably not going to stay with this track of being good to immigrants, trying to overhaul the system, trying to fix the system. At the end, I think right now is your best chance to file for whatever case you have, because the way things are looking good right now, and probably for the next year or so, I don't know if it's going to look this good next year or 2 years from now with a new president. I'm being honest with you. I think that the system is the most liberal that it's been in years. And if you have any chance of filing for asylum, for cancellation of removal, for green card through marriage, for VAWA, for a U visa, you have to do it right now, and we'll be honored and happy to help you. I think if you wait, by the time you file and by the time you're ready, you're going to be in a Republican climate, and things are not going to be as good for you. For example, if you are in court right now and you have a bad case, you have a weak case, right now you could just get that court case dismissed. Trial attorneys are willing to agree to dismiss these cases, to get rid of your deportation case. Maybe it doesn't help you because you will lose your chance of having a work permit renewed. On the other hand, you're not going to get deported, and you're going to have time for something new to happen in your life, like maybe one of your kids turning 21 who's a citizen and filing for you. So the bottom line is, right now, I think is the best time to do this filing for an immigration case. even if Democrats win in the next midterm election, after the election, they're not going to be so motivated to help people. They're most motivated when the elections are happening and they want to make promises and show they're doing something, right? But if the election passes and even if the Democrats win, I think the motivation to continue fighting for immigrants is going to go down. I think you should file your case right now. I think no matter what happens with these elections, immigrants need to be very careful. I think that the next president is going to be a Republican, and you should use the current rules. I think they're the most relaxed that they've ever been, despite the DACA, situation that federal courts have said it's unlawful, but they still allowed the old DACA program, the people who got their DACA work permits and status, to continue for now. And USCIS has confirmed that. I think you should really jump on the bandwagon and file, and we'll be happy to help you, and we'll be happy to figure out your situation if you're ready to start your journey. Give us a call, please. Subscribe to our channel. Please sign up and be the first to get the notifications by clicking the little bell below, and find us on Instagram, on TikTok, and keep watching our videos. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.